Welcome back, guys, to Trails of Cold Steel 4, where last episode we finished off the West Lemaire portion of the final Erebonia sweep by heading to No's Rest Lodge and the town of Ulster, where Sandy had a quest awaiting requiring us to help her gather ingredients for a harvest festival to take place, grabbing the 3 required items to start the event as Prince Oliver revealed himself to the people of his hometown. Afterwards, we swept the spinning town of Palm, heading towards Hamel, where with certain personnel gathered, we now start another quest.
Let's see. Nice! Now we met up with Renne, it looks like the gang's all here.
Oh, did you need me to bring Renne, did you?
Oh, you're right! Seems so. I doubt we'll ever get a better chance.
Hey, so I know you want us all to go visit Hamel together? You're not going to force us to do some sort of mushy crap, are you? Opportunities like this don't come along often, Ash. There's no way of knowing when we'll have another chance like this, especially given the upcoming operation. I promise we'll keep the mushy stuff to a minimum, so what do you say?
Joshua. Come on, Ash. Please join us.
I don't see any problem with it, Ash. And they're right, you know. You might not get a chance like this again. I don't have a reason to go with them. We got a ton of shit to do, but When Hamel will trigger a quest. Once started, you won't be able to leave the area for a while. Quest members are Tita, Renne, and Ash. I'm leaving everyone behind. Alright, alright. It's not like we got a lot of time, but they can manage without me and Russell for a bit. Ash, glad to hear it. Still can't just admit how you really feel, huh?
You want to talk?
Thanks, Ash. Sorry, Renne, it looks like we'll be borrowing 2 of your students for a while. Yeah, that's fine. We'll see you back here in...
Oh. Again. Huh? What the... I sense something otherworldly.
Schwarzer, you got any idea what the hell this is?
I don't know, but it's not affecting me.
The cause must not be related to the Great Twilight.
As I thought then, this atmosphere. It feels just like it did in Phantasma.
Oh, now you mention it, it does have that same creepy vibe.
I agree, it looks like it's coming from Hamel.
Doesn't look like it came from the fight with the Jaeger King or anything like that.
I feel some sort of evil presence.
Estelle, Renne, Agate.
Ready when you are.
I think we'd end up with more work coming here.
Let's wrap this up quick.
Tita, Renne, Ash.
Lead us to us. You should take care of your business.
We'll contact you when we're finished here. Paying our respects, we'll have to wait.
But...
We can't...
Oh, cut the crap.
Don't make decisions for me. This is my problem as much as it's yours. I don't know what's causing this, but I'm sure as hell going to take care of it.
Ash.
Ah. He's right, and it might be indirectly, but I'm connected to Hamel too. I'd appreciate if you let the 3 of us stick around to help. It'll certainly boost your manpower at least.
That's right. I want to help too.
Yeah, I should have known you'd say that.
Guess that was a little inconsiderate of us, huh? Alright, let's do this.
Josette, you and the others should remain behind for now. We'll ask you for backup if things take a turn for the worse.
Got it.
Same goes for you guys. Contact the creatures too and let them know what's happening.
Got it.
It's a pretty safe party back there, to be fair. Our rear is well protected. The quest, Ghosts of Hamel, has started. Ghosts. There's many ghosts. The otherworldly Hamel Road. Let's begin our big old journey, shall we? Does people have mapping things? The monsters around here have definitely changed.
Yeah, it really does feel a lot like Phantasma. I'm pointing out the obvious here, but the higher elements are active too.
We don't have a lot of time. We need to hurry and find the source. Tita, Renne, Ash, get ready.
Here goes.
I got this. And I've got your back. Estelle, Joshua, Renne, and Agate have temporarily joined the party. Now, that group's going to be hard to kind of mash up at the moment. I guess Renne's really required at the moment. And we need a bit more muscle, right? You've got it. Yes, crescent mirrors on Ash, so we've got that just in case.
can we mess with people's courts? Not at all. Removing the Hamel guy? Yeah, we gotta have him. We got a different Hamel guy. It's all good. We gotta have Estelle, don't we? Oh god, then.
There! I got this.
Now then.
It's fine, he's on the rear guard. Wait, so are some of these normal monsters and some of these aren't?
Yeah.
Okay, some of them are normal
That
monsters.
one looks like it means business. Be careful.
So, the structure of the road is basically the same, with normal monsters for the most part. But every so often there's a bigger foe? Speaking of...
There we are.
Wide open.
Dead men! Remember them from Phantasma, right? And as the other world, the Hell world, or whatever it's called, Gehenna, keeps seeping out. You can really see where this is going, can't you? They probably don't have enough HP to survive an attack. Does anyone have scan? Oh. Joshua, use the thing. Where is it? Battle scope.
Ha!
A condemned spirit from Gehenna that now prowls the world of the living, thirsting for their life energy.
Let's go.
Renne, deal with it.
Cut through. Now. It's mine. This is it.
Oh, that guy lived.
I got this.
Oh, that guy's dead, though. Everyone's dead.
Very well. Yeah. Wide open.
Too slow. Thanks, Renne. You saved me there.
What else is family for?
Level up of Mobius X. They only needed one experience. 7th caliber is led by Tita. Increased explosive healing by 2.5 and increased item range by 8. Well, by 1 really. Yeah, one can simply not bench the Divine Blade green.
Yeah.
There's a big threat going on. We need a Divine Blade, right? So most of these are the same.
Yeah.
Smaller
There we
foes.
are.
I will take them out liberally. That is the same smaller buddy. And that is a rock boy. See if I can sneak up on rock boy. Success!
Wide open.
Dead man walking.
Arcane Gale. Ha! Now. It's mine. I've got this.
Is anyone actually remotely alive? Not really.
There.
No problem.
Sure.
So that guy's frozen. That guy's actually active, but he's confused. Now he
My
loves
turn
me.
now.
Nah, you're okay with war, aren't you? I mean, you're technically frozen, so let's just attack you normally.
Moving out.
Very well. Yeah.
I got this.
Yeah, that's why we need to have these guys in, because they actually hit.
Ha! Done already?
What attachments do you guys have on? Oh, okay. True Gladiator Belt, that makes sense for you. And an Evergreen Beautiful, Abyss Shadow, prevents instant death, prevents Petrify as well on Renne.
Ready whenever.
Hello, evil cucumber.
There we are.
You don't stand a chance. Only certain enemies really want us to go in on them, don't they? Speaking of, what's over here? Whoa! The hell? So hot. It burns. Help us. Please help us. Wait, I know those voices. It's the village elder and his wife. Why? Why did this happen to our home? Never forget, never forgive. We will have our vengeance. Ha! Don't let them spook you. Hostile spirits. Malice is emanating from them in waves. Brace yourselves. Right, they're totally different from anything we've seen up to this point. Yeah, they're just like what Kevin had to fight in Phantasma.
I won't hold back.
Angry boy is angry.
Cut through! It's down!
Oops.
It's mine!
Very well.
Well, one of them went down way faster.
Activating drive. Huh.
I think we just put to rest husband or wife. The tiny spirit manifests as condensed miasma, armed with cursed scythes. Its thirst for blood leads to slaughter.
Now then. Arcus, activate.
A binding howl.
I see you!
Very well.
Well, that also stopped me casting.
Activating drive.
My turn.
So also had impede.
Got no time to waste.
Curse you. Never forgive. Never forgive, never forgive, never forgive, never forgive. Something about them was strange. Maybe they weren't the real deal. Yeah, those weren't spirits so much as a manifestation of the memories attached to this place. I doubt the form they took was intentional. They were probably trying to throw us off so they could possess one of us. How cruel. Just like the creatures that put Kevin through hell back in Phantasma, huh? Those were designed to dig deep into a person's trauma and tear at the very fabric of their soul. Which brings up the question of whether someone is playing puppet master here too. Huh. There's a mastermind behind all this, no doubt about that. Not the Black Workshop or Ouroboros, though. Some other party with malicious intent. Whatever or whoever it is, I have a good idea where to find them. The ruins of Hamel, where the miasma is most concentrated. That's where it's flowing from. It all adds up. Yeah, you're probably right, Joshua. There's no turning back now. We have to face this head on. Let's put these old ghosts to rest. Look at you two, all grown up and taking charge. Yeah, right on. What about you, Schwarzer? Still got some fight left in you? Of course, Ash. Do you? He's very angry. What? I don't understand. And tension released. Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry about that. I'm fine now. Come on, let's mosey. We don't go all day. Ash. I think it's finally in the game. Good thing too. We're gonna need everyone fully focused to beat these things. Glad to have you back with us, Ash. Okay, break's over. Let's get to the summit. To Hamel. Right. Well, then what's he doing? Oh, okay. Releasing tension. That seems okay. Oh, there's a lucifuge type over there. Oh, it's up higher than
There we are.
this poor soul. Just wondering at this point, is there any new chests? But it doesn't seem to be the case. It seems more like a straight shot. It's interesting that the enemies weren't totally replaced with new.
There we are.
But it is a mix.
That one looks tough.
This will be quite the tea party.
Are you Lucifuge? You are indeed. Alright, we go in first. Hard.
Cut through! It's down! It's mine!
Ash is coming
I
up
got
next
this.
so we can cast an instant analyze.
Ha!
But the Lucifuge might be ready to go. A Nosferatu distorted by the loss of balance in Erebonia. It curses all souls and brings eternal nightmares. Albion Wolf will drop from this.
Now then.
To use it or not? Doesn't seem like it can hit both, does it?
berserk! Infernal hunt!
Looks like I might need a little
Very
bit
well.
more damage.
Dance for me.
Never mind.
I've got this! My turn. Huh. Got no time to waste.
Ren's just gonna death blow the ghost. That's fine. Good job, Ren. Just helping it along a little bit further. Double death. Guess that works.
Moving out!
What's going on? Not again. So you have come, my son. What? No, it can't be. Are those Joshua's parents? Where is Karen? You didn't leave her behind, did you? Why? 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 Why were you the only survivor? Joshua. Damn it. Enough of this, just... Mom? Dad? It might just be illusions, but I'm glad I got to see you again. Joshua. Even after losing both of you, Karen and Louie helped push me forward. And thanks to meeting Cassius, Estelle and Renne, I found the strength to carry on. I'm not going to turn back now. I'll do whatever it takes to allow you and Hamel to rest in peace.
Fine. Bring it.
Cursed shadows stalk. It seems death blow is a high potentiality for a one-hit KO.
Dance for me.
Ah!
Ha! Extermination complete.
Indeed! A very high percentage. Fools! Fools! Won't let you. Never! Nice work, Joshua. You're every bit as strong as Louie now. I'd never say that right. I still have a long way to go. Thanks for being here with me, Tita and Agate. You too, Ash and Renne. Come on, keep up the pace. The war starts anew, remember? You got it. I can see the summit from here. Let's keep going. Right, I've got your back. Ain't this as inspiring as heck? I gotta hand it to you, though. I didn't think a pretty boy like you would be this strong. In fact, you're so pretty, I bet you'd look great in a dress. Ash. I'll take that as a compliment. Wow, that really takes me back. Ah, that's right, he once played the Princess of Genis, didn't he? Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, God, I bet I do. My legs are stunning. That's what I'd say back.
Got you!
Easy.
It's my turn!
It is. Whoa! I think my drift is getting more pronounced. Did you see this circle moving away?
It's mine! Sure.
Let's do something that requires a circle again. Oh, look at it going! I'm not touching anything! Ah, PS5 controllers.
Done already?
Ah, brilliant. I could see it's a double dilemma with this kind of situation as well. So I've got controller drift. I could send the controller in for repair, but when will I ever be able to play a game again?
Ready to strike.
Not that they send you a rent-a controller in the meantime, is it? A loner.
That enemy looks strong. Let's be careful.
I don't think it'll even come for me though, so I'm just going to pick up the stuff there. I think you can indeed use PS4 controllers on PS4 games, but...
Ha! Ready to strike.
But... Alright, I'm sure I saw a Lucifuge on the way. Where'd that guy get to? Ah, there he is. Because that way's a dead end.
Got you!
Oh, this will be quite the tea party.
So what's the death blow stat on that? 80, but she still hit it. Which is not bad in any way, shape or form. Right, do I do Twin Shadow?
Let's do this!
May as well, because he's going to restore that CP in no time at all. Okay, so one target's asleep. Let's go with Gale then.
Arcane Gale! Ha! It's down! It's mine!
Ash is on a
My
crit.
turn.
So my biggest break is Void Breaker, and that will definitely do the job.
Now, eat this! Here's dessert!
That's what you get for being careless.
Now then.
I don't know if careless is how I put it. Let's build up that BP.
Too slow! Ready to go! Ignite! Crimson Lotus Formation! Moving out!
Okay, when am I going to want to attack that one? Let's do it now.
There!
No problem. Now hook. Wide open.
Too slow!
Nice crit.
It's my turn! Shit! Alright, nice work.
And Ash is nicely building back his CP in no time at all. Another Albion Wolf. I'll probably be able to make an Albion Wolf SR, which means I'll be able to make the actual other gem that I have not achieved yet. But if all these things are dropping Albion Wolf, something tells me my reward might be Albion Wolf related at this point. Ooh. You know what? Let's drop a save just in case. Oh yeah. Oh, I've just realised what saves I'm saving over in terms of achievements, right? Oh. Great. We've got company. Looks like it's the whole village this time. So hard it burns, it burns, it burns, it burns! Help us, help us, help us, help us! Never forgive, never forgive, never forgive! Get back! We're not gonna let you confuse us anymore! You came. You've come home at last! Son, my treasure! Jan, Amelia! Welcome home, Johan. Come, my boy. Dinner is ready. We've got your favorite dessert, bread pudding. Johan, could that be... Is that Ash's real name? Bread pudding, huh? Haven't had that in a while. I don't even remember how it tastes, but it was my favorite back when I was a kid. Thanks for reminding me. Johan, join us. Come back to Mum. Sorry, there's one thing I remember even more fondly than that. My mum was never a great cook, but she'd make something special now and then. She'd get some cake mix from the store and fix up some pancakes. I mean, she burned them anyway, but that just made them better. And you might want to get my name right. It's Ash. I might have been born here, but Raquel and Fours made me who I am. A member of Class 7, Special Operations. Stay in the past where you belong.
Let's get him!
That's a lot of dudes! Renne! Use the power of Renne Skull! It's time, Renne. Show us your special forms again.
Go berserk! Infernal Hunt!
Sort these dudes out for me. Actually, do one attack first.
Shit!
Oh, never mind.
Moving out!
Also, first craft means more. Renne!
Eternally flowing. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 8 leaves. Breaking dawn!
Ready to go!
Thanks to the CP, buddies!
We won. Now let's move on.
One way to do it. No! How did you see through us? Ash! Yeah, way to go, man. Whatever. Honestly, I could really go for some bread pudding now, though. I suppose you remember the old recipe. I want to take a crack at it. Yeah, I remember it. Your mum used to make it all the time. Let's give it a try when all this is over. It'll make a nice memento. I'll help too. Given your track record in the kitchen, I don't think that's such a good idea. That just means we'll have to pitch in. Nice scathing look going over there. For crying out loud. Seems like we're almost at the source. Yeah, it'll be in the ruins. Let's send something up ahead. Is everybody ready? Yes, bread pudding. I'm not sure if bread pudding is just a UK thing, but of course it is a UK pudding. Some people have lost a little bit of HP. But Renne's doing pretty good for CP. Let's move on. Let's find the mastermind. Who is engineering this, or what? Because we can't see yet. It used to be so peaceful here. Unforgivable. It's been 3.5 years now. Yes, it was in April 3 years ago that we last visited. I hear the Jaeger King was as courteous as could be when he was here. Yeah, he made sure not to disturb those resting here. Too bad someone went and screwed up the place in the meantime. Sounds like they need to be taught a lesson. You're damn right they do. Let's settle this ASAP. The source is just up ahead. And Louis's grave. Let's go. And we just call him Leonhardt from now on. What is waiting for me? It's literally the light coming from the grave itself. Is this Phantasma calling? I don't even know. Pluttus Bennu. Seems my gut feeling was right. An evil spirit. It's like Phantasma through and through. One of the 77 devils described in the scriptures, huh? Back then, though, they were just copies created by the Recluse Cube. And this time it's the real thing. They've been appearing in Erebonia ever since the Great Twilight started. If I had to guess, I'd say the anomalies in the spirit veins let creatures from the other planes pass into ours. Maybe the salt pails in the Imperial Fortress also have something to do with it. I'm pretty sure that's exactly it, and that nastiness is spreading further out across the continent. But before we get lost in theories, let's focus on the task at hand. So that sword belonged to Lou. Yeah, it's a special weapon he received from Ouroboros' Grand Master when he became an enforcer. It was known as Kernvidder. It was supposed to have lost all its power, though. Seems like it was restored by the Great Twilight, and illusions of the dead have been conjured from residual memories imprinted upon this place.
This is the perfect chance for me to get some payback.
Right. Let's lay our regrets to rest before the final battle.
I'll use my Divine Knight and my power to provide you with all the support you need.
Nice. Glad we can count on you.
Us too. We'll send this thing back to Gehenna for Joshua and Ash.
Orbital Gear 3, maximum power output! It's time the Angel of Slaughter handed out some divine retribution.
Watch yourselves. This will be tough.
Let's go in first.
It's my turn!
It is, but where to begin?
Go berserk! Infernal Hunt! I'm up!
There's Magus on the side. I'm going to want to attack them. But equally, if I kill them,
Arcane Gale!
which is highly likely, as we just saw.
Now! It's mine! My turn.
That's a fair bit of Pluttus Bennu's HP down. It's confused as well, but it has nothing to really attack.
Arcus activate!
Now then.
Let's make sure it doesn't spring any surprises on us, right?
Ta!
One of the 77 devils described in the scriptures. It feeds on human grief and suffering.
Ready to go.
I need to do more attacks, don't I, really?
Let's do this. Tuh. An opening.
Nice hits there, Josh.
No problem. My turn now.
Go berserk! Infernal Hunt!
It looks like I got a ton of
My
80
turn
delay
now.
on. Was there a weird bell noise then? Or am I imagining that? Seems that you're quite weak to certain spells we can nuke off, but not really here. Water's not very good either. In terms of support spells, we have Shining though.
Arcus activate. Huh.
I'm up!
Angry Boy Dodge Squad is ready to go.
Roar! Healing strike!
And of course,
Sure.
we got a 0 up, but I can do more damage otherwise.
You're mine! Yeah! An opening!
Ready to go.
What are you gonna do now you're confused, mister?
Let's do this. Tuh. There.
No problem. Now then. Dance for me.
Take this! It's down!
That's a bit unfortunate.
It's mine! I'm up!
I mean, you're up, but he's upper.
Time to paint this town red.
Gotcha! Up you go!
Not a bad trick, huh?
Eat this!
It's the last call.
Sinners Revelry!
Trees!
Ha! Done already?
Yes, we are. An easy smash out. Pluttus Bennu is defeated. Get a Rakan gem! And I didn't get to scan the worms. Of course I didn't. Oh! That bastard's sword. It's responding to something. Not half bad, I must say. That's... I know that voice. It's good to see how much you've all grown. Yeah, my thanks, practitioner of the 8 leaves. But don't get complacent. You've emerged the victors of countless trials of skill and strength, but your greatest challenge yet awaits. Joshua, Renne, Estelle, Heavy Blade and Tita Russell too. Don't let me down. What? Wait! Don't go! No way! No way, Oh. Everything's back to normal. It's over now. We've exorcised the hostile spirit, or the devil, if that's what it was. All is back as it should be. So it is. Renne, Joshua. Guess we got ourselves a little bonus at the end there, huh? Guess so. That voice just now, was it the real deal? That's a good question. It seemed like the sort of thing that could only happen during the Great Twilight. A phenomenon at the threshold between dreams and reality. It doesn't really matter one way or the other if it was real. The facts in this case are up to interpretation. Yeah, fair point. Well, it did sound like the kind of crap he spout at the very least. Agate, be respectful. So reality is just what you make of it, eh? You seem like you have a better grasp on your own reality now, Ash. Sure do. Enough to know that reality sucks ass. Ash, Renne, thanks for everything. I'm done worrying about the past. I'm gonna keep my eyes focused squarely on the here and now, to help you all out as best as I can. If you ever need to loosen some low-life's teeth, you know where to find me. I'll be ready and waiting. We'll definitely be taking you up on that. Yeah, you better deliver. You stay strong too, Tita. Let's see this through. Catch you guys at the rendezvous point with the Bobcat once the time comes. Okay, see you then. Teeth removal service coming through. It's Estelle. I collect them and put them on a string. I must be with Joshua at once. After Renne and the others took care of the otherworldly transformation and paid their respects to the memorial, Estelle, Joshua and the others decided to wait in Hamel with the Bobcat 2 until the appointed rendezvous time. The quest Ghosts of Hamel is complete. 10,000 mirror. I thought, oh, it's Joshua! He's the card guy! Yeah, let's play cards over his grave? Yeah, sure. That's respectful. Well, looks like we had a few hitches, but even with everything that happened and that stuff with Louis' voice, I'm really glad we decided to come here. Me too. You didn't come out of it all bad either, right, Rash? Don't drag me into this, damn it. Can't say the trip was all for nothing, though. I've been here many times, or so many times, but I've never seen it so lively. I know I'll be happy about this too. I really need to get my ass back to Revenue Village once the operation's over. Is he remembering his sister? Agate, let's go and see Misha next time we have a chance, okay? Well, not easy to read, huh? That's fine. I'll take you up on that. I never would have imagined Hamel would end up connected to some other plane. Well, I'm glad we managed to put a stop to it before it could spread. It wouldn't have been pleasant to let some otherworldly monster lay waste to this place on top of everything else going on. That's for sure, but there were some positives to the trip as well. Agreed. I think Louis will be able to rest more peacefully now that he's seen how Ash has grown. By the way, I hear a certain someone stopped by to visit with that sanguine ogre lady not that long ago. Yeah, our group showed up about the same time. We all paid our respects together. See, Louis just as popular as he ever was. Yeah, and as his little brother, I can be more thankful. I'm glad I could hear Louis' voice again. I wish I could say his name properly. As he said, our greatest challenge yet awaits. I'll show him how I mean to live my new life as Renne Bright. Given the whole otherworldization and all, things are clearly getting pretty bad. But now Joshua and Ash are more determined than ever. I'm really glad we came. They are more determined. Me too. Seems like that voice told them just what they needed to hear. Yeah, it's a lot easier trying to tackle all this knowing that he's watching over us. Let's give this everything we can, Renne. Yeah, I'm with you, Estelle. His soul's in the sword. Estelle brought me up to speed. Taking the form of the dead to toy with people, that's a whole new level of bad taste. Makes me sick to think that there could be more cases like this. At least this time we found out about it quickly and managed to put a stop to it. It won't end until the root of the curse is removed, though. I'm committed to helping you guys. I owe it to my new home country of Labelle and leave, since that used to be our ancestral home. Besides, I miss getting in wild skirmishes now and then. Reminds me of old times for once. As long as you stay on your side, on our side, feel free to go wild. Yes, we have to use the power of Josette, the most powerful character of all. Plus my skills as Skybanner are going to come in handy for once. Leave the Salt Pale Ray team coronation to us. It's just too powerful. Is it just me, or does it seem like things are getting more serious between Olivier and Shara? We need to make sure this world keeps going. For those two lovebirds and for everyone else. Are you with me, or are you with me? I'm with you. Also, I like how you position yourself between Josette and Joshua. Good placement there, Estelle. It feels like Louis watching over us. Once this operation starts, we better give it our all. By the way, Renne, yesterday I heard that you're a Vantage Masters player. Is there any truth to that? I like games that require strategic thinking, so I think we might make good opponents. Since we've got a while before the operation starts, what do you say we play a quick match to warm up our brains for what's coming? Good idea. I'm up for that. Let's play Vantage Masters versus Joshua. What card did I get last time? Did I get a card last time? I don't know anymore. I think it was Tentart, wasn't it? Oh no, I've already got that in the deck. I don't know. It might be a spell card or a boss card. I think my deck is fine. Let's begin match and start fighting.
Right, let's get started.
Oh, maybe he'll use the destroy a card in my hand thing. He's ranged as well, so we can avoid some of the damage that I'd be able to give out. I got the Epharion for the first turn. My Gorb will be later. And a Multamis. Isn't too bad. Alright, so destroys a card in the enemy's hands that costs 4 mana. He doesn't have that. This card can counterattack against range attacks. That's problematic. So I just need to beat the crap out of him. He's got to ramp up some of that points after all. So, do I bother summoning it? Oh, actually, yeah. Why not? Summon that. Oh, no, already moved. I mean, he can counter, but I can use that against other cards. He gets a Grion now, really. Oh, half thingy, yeah. Hey, what did you do? I'm confused. Looks like you used a half spell card. I'm guessing that's for the future, then. So I'll just keep beating the crap out of this guy. Should I summon the Multamis or the Zamel Pen? I think I'll summon the Multamis. It's more to fight other cards, isn't it? I'll only take 1 damage as well. Yeah, that's good enough. May as well do some. Also, again, I only take 1 damage. That's probably worth. Because now he's actually within a killable level. If he doesn't summon a card, he's dead. If that stays in the back row, he's dead. Oof. My Garb.
You're pretty good.
I don't know, Xenofiend? Oh, okay. I'm pretty good, supposedly. Oi, after all this time, we still can't give you the peace you deserve, but please watch over us a while longer. Well, that was a historic win. Now, can we take on the main event of the evening? Who's calling? This is Schwarzer.
Oh, nice. Looks like the connection went through.
Hey, Toval. What's the hurry? Something to do with Operation Shining Steel? No, that's all according to plan. I'm calling about something else. What is it? You know that I've got connections with the girls for it, right? Well, its leader requested I look into something for them, independently from Thomas and Gaius, devils whose appearance in Erebonia coincided with the onset of the Great Twilight. They're evil spirits from another plane. 77 devils described in the scriptures. They're not creatures of this land like cryptids or magic knights. They shouldn't be responding to the Great Twilight in the same way, so what drove them to start popping up all over the place? My investigation indicates that they may be drawn to something specific, to those who possess a type of power they want to feed on. A spiritual power originating from Adius. You mean... Sorry, I don't know much more beyond that. However, this definitely changes things. There are all sorts of factions involved in this. You, Mateus, the Divine Blade of Wind, Yin, Racers, and many others. Your efforts have helped to take out plenty of regular devils already. But that hasn't been without certain side effects. You've been creating ripples in the fabric of fate. It's not something I discovered myself. I just heard about it from Kea and Beryl. Kea and Beryl? I think I'm beginning to understand it now. Took you a while, Rene. Oh, speak of the devil. Hi, Rene. Thanks for your help earlier. So, Toval, Beryl, and I teamed up for this one. Toval did the research, Beryl used her clairvoyance, and I worked my stuff, so now we have an idea of where to look. I see. That's right. Kea can sense the ebb and flow of fate. So how did Beryl end up working with you on this? No need to get wrapped up in the details. Hear my final prophecy. Your duty calls to search what lies within the sacred shrine, which according to my findings is somewhere in southwestern Lemaire. And I saw an emerald cradle in a vision. Got it. Thank you all. We'll start operations soon, but I'll try to look for the place. If I get an idea of where exactly it might be. We'll be looking for it too, as long as there's time left. Good luck, Rene. Oh well, may be blessed in the afterlife. So I have 3 hints to go on. I should see if I can find the place. Quest? Question mark, question mark, question mark has started. Now where am I? Oh, I'm on the ship. Don't have a character note for that. Double Beryl and Kea have identified some kind of spiritual presence connected to Adius. So far, we have 3 hints about its whereabouts. Sacred Shrine, southwest of Lemaire, and an emerald cradle. Intéressant, wouldn't you say? Well, looks like the sweep is still not to be complete, with Saint Ark awaiting and now another quest. We've at least got that to do.
Tell me of your glorious exploits.
So let's Vantage Masters and finish that off.
Not bad at all.
Ciao for now, Rene.
And then read a bedtime story, because it looks like we not got there. We not got it all done. It was too much. Too hard a task. But hella interesting. Well, that's what's going on. There's another thing out there somewhere. So it's going to be an emerald cradle, a shrine. I mean, it's likely to be the shrine here, but we'll find it, I guess. Right. I don't even need to save for this. What am I doing? Well, have I beat enough people yet? You seem to be ready. Yes, I'm looking forward to our game. I like your enthusiasm. Let's begin. You now play Vantage Masters against Viscount Arseid. For our final reward, I still haven't found Adel yet. So what's the card I got? Xenofiend. Deals 5 damage to an enemy with skill Inferno. Attack +2 for each card the enemy this card defeats. Oh, yikes. I guess I'll get rid of a the Blix and put a Xenofiend in. Xenofiend even. I don't know. Here we go.
Let our duel commence.
Tyrant. All just war cards is kind of disappointing. Oh, power on sale. That's gonna help. Oh, he had to have a special card that makes him a proper boss, right? This might... I predict a loss. Oh, what are you summoning? He got 5 spell. Oh my goodness. He's just taken... quite a lot of my HP quite fast there. So it deals 3 damage to all enemies, cost 7 mana. HP and attack for adjacent cards to left and right. What? I mean, I got a Grion. That's a really great pull. Having a Paron Cell being summoned to protect beasts at this point in time. And then summoning a Zelmo Pen on the Magic Crystal. So I can seal this card on the next turn. Do I attack just because? Or do I use my skill and draw another? Yeah, let's do that. Blaze could be okay. Especially if I cast it on Grion. As long as it doesn't get a +1 attack, then Grion can attack twice and I can do 12 damage really fast. Oh man, that guy flies, so I just got my seal card sealed. I've got 2 Grions too. I think I can really do is just Grion it. So I could take out the Margorb. And then do 5 damage to the Tyrant, right? Do I attack with the beast or not? Let's do it. We're gonna play this like it's a death match now. It's a death match. I can attack twice this turn. It's a death match.
Brilliantly done.
It was. Tyrant card has been obtained. Of course, I've got a ridiculous card and I don't need it anymore. Masterful performance read. I was able to get a clear look at your unclouded eye. Compared to the true masters, though, I'm still a beginner. Even so, I'm glad I somehow managed to defeat you, sir. This might be a game, but you've really helped my confidence. And that is the most important thing. Take this with you as proof of your victory. I expect that now you'll be able to fully utilize it. A Woden. This is a master course, isn't it? And an incredibly powerful one at that. Indeed, but power is utterly worthless unless one knows how to properly use it. Though I doubt I have to remind you of that at this point. Well, that really does mean a lot coming from you, but it's somehow a lot of pressure. Now that I've received a title of Divine Blade, I'll remain focused. Thank you for this time together. I really appreciate it. Likewise. The Woden Master Course has been obtained. That was a bit of a... High HP increases critical rate. Can increase it by 14%. CP goes up automatically every turn. That's weird. They only does critical rate? I don't really seem as fancy. I mean, I can get that much critical rate flat from an attachment. Oh well, whatever. That wasn't that good. Like, just to say, that's 10% crit rate on just an attachment, though. There's 15% crit rate here. What? What? Vantage Masters offers the perfect chance to hone strategic thinking. I found myself quite attached to the game, which for a rematch with Lieutenant General Cassius. Truly a worthy opponent. I'm sure. Well, there's a tiny bit more sweep to do. Adel here, is it? Let's get that hand in and read ourselves a story. Do we need our music again, though? There's Adel. I would have found her. Here, have some king lobster sandwich.
You have my deepest gratitude.
This looks absolutely delicious. I can hardly wait to give it a try. And a gorgeous special plate. You've offered Ale every superb dish. And got
You
a
have
picture
my
of Wolf.
deepest gratitude.
I've learned so much from all the dishes you brought me. So much in fact that I've devised a new menu for you to enjoy. My mouth is watering already. True, but once everything is settled down, I'll invite you and all your friends to the Rest Lodge for a feast. Then I can guide you around the nearby hiking trails. They'll take your breath away. That sounds really great. You've all been such a great help. I want to leave you with more than just a promise.
Here's a little reward for your efforts.
Iris Flower Bouquet. Thank you so much, Adel. All's Unity rating has increased even further. Alright, so what are we looking at with that? Iris Flower Bouquet is order CP up 2 per turn, CP gain plus 20% as well. Yeah. But all our food quests are done. So many of our quests are actually done at this juncture. Or you could put on the fancy music. But it might not suit the story. As we read our bedtime story, our final bedtime story. The final chapter of 3 and 9. I mean, we need every moment we could immerse ourselves in this beautiful song though, right? Right then. Probably not so fitting. But it's a great track. It's a victory track by the look of it as well. Here we go. Chapter 10. S and N. The Emperor had fallen to his knees, Free's sword protruding from his chest. He looked up at the sky and gave a dry, bitter laugh. Found some humor in your end, have you? Asked Free. I think you two would best me, the Emperor said, his voice weak. I admit it. I underestimated you. You are by far the most powerful tools I've ever had the pleasure of owning. Enough. We're not your tools any longer, Free said, gripping his sword, preparing himself to silence the Emperor forever. So he thought to himself, the moment to kill had come yet again. The thing he hated most. The thing he would never grow accustomed to. Things were different this time, given that the man who stole away his humanity in the first place now sat at the end of his sword. But that didn't stop Free's hand from trembling. S, Nine said gently, moving closer. We'll do it together, okay? Her typically light and relaxed expression was now serious and sincere. Okay, Free responded. This was it. At the moment where the two would put their tragic past to rest. Nine placed her hand on Free, steadying his weapon. Her warmth abated his trembling ever so slightly. They moved to raise the sword together. In response, the Emperor spoke once more. Every arge your path thus far has been stained with blood, just as the rest of your lives shall be. Your fates are immutable. Kill or be killed, control or be controlled. You will end up no different than I. We will ever be one and the same. You're wrong, said Nine. We're no longer anyone's tools, and we'll never force anyone to be ours. After this, we're done, said Free. You're the last person we're ever going to kill. The two took a deep breath and spoke in unison. Farewell. Off in some far-flung region of Calvard, a horse-drawn carriage plodded along. Aside from trains, most terrestrial transportation had long since switched to orbital cars, so such an old-fashioned mode of travel was a rare sight to see. The more rustic method did have its certain undeniable charm, however. A boy drove the carriage, while a young girl of about the same age lazed about with him. It makes you wonder how he got that way, the boy said, thinking back to the Emperor's face, the one that had been obscured by both cloak and helmet. His appearance had been a poor fit for his monstrous behaviour. If anything, it had been rather handsome. Well, if you don't mind rumours and hearsay, I might have an answer or two for you. The girl's response came from in the carriage, delivered in a usual sleepy drawl. I'm listening. Well, the girl's story went something like this. In a small country in some corner of the world, there once lived a vile, oppressive king. His reign was tyrannical, his rule evil, and his people lived in fear. One day he died, and his son, the crown prince, was enthroned. The prince, this new king, was at its core a kind and gentle soul who strove to govern in a fair and just manner. He was determined to avoid his father's errors. But perhaps because they were too accustomed to fear, no one met this new king's ideas with an open mind. Free assembly and speech had already been brutally suppressed during his father's reign, and the people's rage had already reached a boiling point. Violent voices grew louder and louder, eventually resulting in a revolution. The Revolutionary Army launched an assault on the royal palace and forcibly converted the country into a republic, holding the new king accountable for his father's sins. Suddenly finding his life at risk, he had no choice but to flee, leaving behind his country and his entire way of life. It You're telling me this prince eventually became the overseer? The boy asked, his brow wrinkling in thought as he turned the story over in his head. Who can say? Shrugged the girl. I don't know if a kingdom like that even existed in the first place. The girl rolled over to continue dozing as the carriage bumped and bounded its way along the road. Assuming this is more fact than fiction, then what? The boy asked. He was too kind and lost control of his kingdom, so he developed a powerful desire to control others? It's hard to believe. The boy trailed off. He had no intention of giving the overseer even a shred of sympathy, but strangely enough he did find himself feeling a little pity for the man. The boy and the girl fell silent for a few moments. The only sounds that could be heard were the clopping of the horse's hooves and the creaking of the carriage. The boy broke the silence. What is it? The girl raised her head from a nap. Her voice remained as relaxed as ever, but the boy's tones suddenly grew tense. Is there any chance you could ever forgive me for what I did? For what happened between me and your brother? No. The girl's response was swift and blunt. The boy fell silent. He had no right to scorn her answer. Never, she continued, because he was my brother, and I loved him. He was the only real family I ever had, so... So? The girl paused for a moment. Her cheeks flushed red, and then she continued in a much louder voice. So if you want to forgive me, you can't ever leave me. We need to stick together through thick and thin. You and me, N and S. The boy smiled, his fear a moment ago having left him. Of course, we'll always be there for each other. I'll have your back and you'll have mine. The girl could barely contain the emotions swelling in her chest at this point. Unfortunately for her, the boy continued talking. I'll do my best to fill his shoes from now on, and that includes making sure you get the education you need to grow into the best person you can be. This was in fact not the answer the girl had been looking for. I'm not talking about education, she exclaimed as she started violently shaking the carriage in frustration. But what could be more important? Hey, calm down! This thing can't take too much abuse. It's rickety enough as it is. If you make it fall apart, we'll have to walk the rest of the way. The girl settled back down, still not fully satisfied with his response, but resolved to leave things be for the moment. The topic changed again. So any ideas? For the time being, their plan was to head to La Belle or Le Mans, just as the boy had initially planned, but where to from there? They had yet to give it much thought. They knew they would be pursued by any number of people from the organization. Despite this, the two knew that as long as they stuck together, they'd find a way to manage. For the moment, they reveled in the idea of an unknown future, a new path to tread that was all their own. In any case, we'll need to find some kind of work, the boy said. Anything in mind? Well, he mused, a confident smile growing on his face. When we consider our skill set, how about something in theatre? Not on your life, the girl swiftly retorted. Think about it, Ash, you're a terrible actor. Hey, I'm not that bad, and I'm sure a play would be way less pressure than an assassination mission. A tad deflated, the boy sank back into his seat, but then threw out another idea, one somewhat more plausible than the last. I know. How about we become bracers? No way, the girl rejected the idea again, but with a bit less bite than before. I've heard they get super busy. No sense escaping one grave just to work yourself into another. There was also the question hanging in the air over whether the Bracer Guild would even consider taking on people with the duo's unique background. All things considered, however, it wasn't the most outlandish idea. Fine. What's your bright idea then? Me? The girl yawned. All I want to do is lay around in bed every day. Just sleep, sleep, sleep. You're ridiculous, the boy sighed. His face then lit up suddenly as he remembered something. Oh, right! Huh? What is it? Names, he said with a hint of excitement. I just realized we haven't shared our real names with each other. Oh, right. N is short for Nadia. That's my real name. Mine's Swin. Huh, the girl said, hiding a small smile. So S wasn't too far off then. Pretty crazy coincidence. That was a good reason a nickname for him had been so close to his real name. Her brother had mentioned it in one of his letters. She had known Swin's name before their paths even crossed. After they'd worked together for a bit, she decided she wanted to call him by something that resembled his actual name rather than his organization moniker. This, however, was something she intended to keep to herself. Well, in the end, you'll always be S to me, and I'll always be N to you, right? Yeah, you're right. The carriage continued its roll forward, as did their conversation. It was profound at moments, but was otherwise silly, light-hearted, and most of all, free. The boy's name was Swin, S. The girl's name was Nadia, N. Together they were travelers discovering their newfound humanity. The end. Until they appear in a game. As our main books always have. So, or have they? I'm kind of confused if they always have, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So comes to an end, 3 and 9. Our books are read. Our sweep is so nearly complete with just St. Ark remaining. I will scout around everywhere as well and see if there's any, like, ore anywhere I can find. So that'll be good. Trial chests seem to be done. Everything seems to be up and wrapped. We've got another quest, though. So next time, we start with St. Ark, that quest, and then continue on from there to Operation Shining Steel. I'll see you guys then for the continuing adventure of Trials of Cold Steel 4. Bye-bye.